So regarding this, it's the underpass.
This is the method of movement that the Snatchers were using?
That's right. They were using the abandoned tunnels of the old tube liner system to get from place to place. That's how they were able to move around without being noticed.
Nielsen's apartment, the old factory, Queen's Hospital, Olean, all of the hideouts were connected by the tube liner.
So maybe there's a tunnel under their main base as well?
There's a good chance of that.
Okay. Next, what phenomenon was always observed at any location where Snatchers appeared, including the underground tunnels?
We know this to be Snow 9.
Well, okay, because of
Sneeze.
Snow 9, the sneeze, yeah.
This is the phenomenon you're talking about?
That's right. And what was the cause of the sneezing? Last Snow 9.
Yeah. Snows 1 through 8 were not so great.
Yeah, no. It's like Plan 9 from outer space. The other plans were just even worse somehow.
I don't think that's possible. This is the reason for the sneezing.
You're correct. The sneezing was caused by the presence of the allergen Snow 9. Snow 9 is an artificial form of pollen developed by the military, and its presence, is limited to certain regions. Boo.
They were using it to interfere with radio transmissions and keep people away. They probably were producing it intentionally themselves. I might add that Snow 9 kind of resembles the effect on the screen when you throw a chaff grenade, and I think that's intentional.
I would not be surprised.
So it might be a possibility that chaff grenades actually release Snow 9, which would actually be really a cool thing to connect the games.
Maybe, but to my knowledge, they don't cause sneezing.
No, but it would be an interesting thing.
Would include that if Metal Gear Solid.
It would be an interesting thing to see if that was intentional. Probably the visual effect was, but not the actual story connection.
By the way, one thing I'd like to point out, as you know, at the end of Act 1, beginning of Act 2, they give you a recap. But here, it's an interactive recap. Like, so, player, do you remember the deal? It's kind of cool that they're getting us more involved with this one.
Yeah, visual novels a lot of times have this kind of thing where they quiz you at the end of it. But this is actually cool because they enumerate the new details into the old story points that we already know. So,
well, that's the thing. Even the factory, you might have forgotten that by this point.
Absolutely. In games like Trace Memory and Hotel Dusk that are a little bit more contemporary on the DS, they have the same sort of thing, but it's not nearly as tightly written or revelatory.
Few things are. The only regions of the city where Snow 9 is still present are areas around the Ina River. It has been cleared out of other areas because of the danger it presents. So that means that their base must be somewhere near the Ina River, right? That is a fair conclusion. They are probably somewhere near the Ina River protected by the Snow 9.
Accessible to the tube liner and near the Ina River. Ina? Probably Ina.
Yeah. And we must not forget the 3 photographs that we found the Snatchers with. All of them were related to the Soviet Union before the catastrophe. The map on the wall of Nielsen's apartment, again, coming back to this. The picture of the temple in the director's office at Queen's Hospital. A photo of Red Square hidden in the chief's office.
See, they just really like Tetris, everything like that.
Yeah, Tetris is pretty rockin'. Why did the Snatchers keep pictures and memorabilia like this? Maybe they're homesick? Maybe that's where they come from?
Homesick? Get serious, Mika. They're robots, you know.
Let's analyze this a little closer. What city is related to all 3 of these pictures?
Moscow.
Yep, yeah, New York.
Russia is a city, yes.
the country of Europe.
This is the city they have in common.
That's correct. It's Moscow.
Moscow must be where they come from. That's where the basis of their... That must be the basis of their programming.
You might be right. Just as people have a hometown that is dear to them, their creators may have put a hometown into their programming. They use very advanced artificial intelligence systems, so they may have needed something like that to maintain their emotional balance.
Yeah, they were born out of nothing, but they needed to give them some kind of image as an emotional base. This also happened in Blade Runner, by the way.
So Moscow is their creator and their home.
And the place that they found Jamie and I.
Jamie and me.
Yeah.
Damn it.
They were trying to be correct and failed miserably at it.
This homing instinct thing of theirs has led them to set up their headquarters in some place that reminds them of home, or their creator.
What part of this city is like Moscow?
Moscow's really cold, right? They get a lot of snow, don't they?
Yes.
Snow?
No snow has been recorded in Neo-Kobe in several years.
Well, then that's not it.
Did we give away that we were
Wait.
English majors, by the
What
way?
about that pollen? That crystal bioengineered stuff, Snow 9.
Now that you mention it, wasn't it snowing on Jamie's video phone call?
That's right. Their hideout has to be somewhere close to the Ina River.
The Ina River flows for miles around here, Gillian. We could never search it all in time.
Gillian, let's look at a map of the areas investigated so far. This is an enlarged view of the southwest portion of the city around the Ina River. This blue area is that in which Snow 9 is present. Now I'll superimpose a chart of the abandoned tube liner tunnels. From this, we can establish those areas with Snow 9, which are accessible by subway tunnel.
I love the deduction here.
Nice try, but it's still too large. And we could never cover it in 3 hours.
Don't give up so fast, Gillian. What about that image of home thing we were talking about? Maybe there's some kind of geographic similarity. Maybe the same view can be seen or something.
I'll display a map of Moscow alongside.
Wow.
What's this?
It's a map of Moscow.
Look, the rivers
Which
are
one of
exactly
these are
the
different?
same shape.
That
This is the
one.
Moscow River over here.
I love this tune.
It looks like we're on the right track, Metal. Show us the location that Jamie and I were picked up from.
All right, right here.
Metal,
Oh.
before the catastrophe, what was at this location?
The headquarters for the entire Soviet Union, the Kremlin.
Perfect.
The
You'll
Kremlin?
notice that the
Snatcher said something about
rivers look
taking
the
Jamie
same.
to their Kremlin.
Yeah.
Metal, what spot in Neo-Kobe would match up with the location of Moscow's Kremlin?
Calculating. This is the spot. It's presently occupied by an old church. It's
Aha.
not large,
Love this
but
song.
reports indicate it's been abandoned for nearly 20 years.
And it's right in the middle of the Snow 9 and subway area.
That's it! That's their headquarters, their new Kremlin.
Gillian, let's go!
Oh, we're getting somewhere now.
Wait, Gillian. I want to go with you.
Sorry, Mika.
Hey, I'm a junker too, you know.
I know, and you're a great one at that.
So take me with you then.
You head to the summit to warn the delegates. They haven't given up, you know.
The summit's in Kyoto. I'm not going to be the only one to run.
You've got to convince them not to use nukes on Neo-Kobe.
We found their hideout.
That's
There's
pretty
no
stressful.
need now to sink the whole island.
Yes, but...
Don't do it.
Tough job. Can you do it?
Okay, Gillian. I'll do what I can.
Thanks. Thank you, Mika.
Don't say it, okay?
Let's go, Gillian!
Gillian?
Yes? What's wrong?
Sparkly eyes.
How about dinner sometime?
Dinner?
Yeah, you know, dinner.
Mika.
Not interested. I thought it would be nice, you know, to kick back, relax. It's Christmas after all.
Christmas, huh? I'll be back by then.
Gillian, we have to hurry.
That's a promise, right? I heard you.
Yeah. Okay.
What a
I
ladies'
gotta
man.
go to church first.
Yeah.
I'll see you soon then.
Okay, Metal. Let's go.
Despite being an utter lech.
I was gonna say at the beginning of the game we were assholes. No, I'm sorry, I was cracking up because it's like, wanna go out for dinner sometime? Dinner? Yeah, you know. Dinner? Which is just what? It just really cracked me up, I'm sorry.
He's never had any ramen, ever.
Yeah, he's had 4 bowls of ramen. He was supposed to have 2, but he had 4. Alright. This is the last turbo cycle. Oh, that's actually pretty intense. Alright, so, might as well
Save.
head in. Yeah, definitely want to save.
Info dump.
Well, Gillian, we are heading into the bottom of the 9th. I love how they give you that.
Baseball.
We get baseball, and as you save, they're like, good thing you're doing this. So much file number, da 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 da. Yeah, we're getting to some of the last bit of gameplay here. Alright. So, I know it's been a little bit on the short side this time, but we're going to be getting into a lot of investigative stuff next, and it's going to kind of be better do it one part, so for now we'll stop the installment.